Welcome to History's Darkest Questions. Today's video is the aftermath of the Hiroshima bombing. Imagine waking up to your world being obliterated in an instant. This was the reality for the residents of Hiroshima on August 6, 1945. As the first city in history to be targeted by a nuclear weapon, Hiroshima became synonymous with devastation, leaving scars that would shape the next several decades. On that fateful morning, at 8:15 a.m., the Enola Gay, an American B-29 bomber, released the atomic bomb known as Little Boy over Hiroshima. The explosion produced a blinding flash, a massive fireball, and temperatures soaring to several million degrees Celsius within milliseconds. Those within a 1-kilometer radius were instantly incinerated, with nothing left but shadows imprinted on the ground. Many survivors described seeing the horrifying image of people's skin peeling away and their liquidized organs spilling out from their chests. As the mushroom cloud ascended, the destruction spread. Buildings disintegrated and a firestorm ensued, engulfing everything in its path. Of Hiroshima's 76,000 buildings, 70,000 were instantly damaged or obliterated, reducing the once thriving city to a heap of rubble. The immediate death toll was staggeringly high, with estimates ranging from 60,000 to 80,000 people. For many, death was not instantaneous but agonizing and protracted. The survivors, known as hibakusha, faced unimaginable suffering. Radiation poisoning began to manifest within hours. Victims experienced severe burns, unquenchable thirsts, and ceaseless vomiting. Hair loss and hemorrhaging followed, a ghastly testament to the bomb's delayed lethality. Hospitals were overwhelmed, and medical supplies quickly ran out. Families were torn apart, with many searching for loved ones amid the chaotic ruins, only to find charred bodies or no remains at all. The long-term effects of radiation exposure were equally harrowing. Survivors experienced increased instances of leukemia and other cancers, while genetic damage resulted in birth defects for years to come. Mental trauma pervaded the community. Many suffered from insomnia, severe anxiety, and survivors' guilt, compelled to relive the nightmare, haunted by the screams of those who perished. Psychological services were scarce, leaving a generation to bear these invisible scars largely unsupported. The environmental fallout was catastrophic. The bomb unleashed a deadly radioactive rain, known as black rain, which compounded the suffering by contaminating water sources and soil. Survivors who ingested this water or consumed crops grown in the contaminated soil faced higher risks of radiation sickness. Wildlife and vegetation were decimated, altering the ecological landscape severely. Globally, the horror of Hiroshima reverberated. Newsreels and photographs depicted the macabre aftermath, shocking the world and igniting debates about nuclear warfare's ethical and human implications. The bombings propelled the Cold War arms race, spurring superpowers to amass colossal arsenals capable of similar or even greater destruction. Politically, Hiroshima symbolized both the devastating potential of technological advancements and the urgent necessity for nuclear disarmament. In modern times, Hiroshima stands as a memorial to peace, with the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park and the Atomic Bomb Dome serving as poignant reminders of human resilience and the heavy price of war. Annual ceremonies attract thousands, ensuring the narratives of hibakusha live on. Educational initiatives aim to impart the lessons learned and to advocate fervently for a nuclear-free world. However, the global landscape remains fraught with nuclear tensions, and Hiroshima's lessons loom large, unheeded by some. The legacy of Hiroshima is multifaceted, rooted in the immediate horror of destruction and the enduring quest for peace. It serves as a stark warning about the catastrophic consequences of nuclear warfare, a poignant call for humanity to strive for compassion and wisdom in resolving conflicts. This city, once synonymous with annihilation, now stands as a profound testament to human resilience and an enduring symbol of the urgent need for a world devoid of nuclear weapons. The aftermath of the Hiroshima bombing altered the course of history irrevocably, with ripples felt across generations. It is a grim reminder of humanity's capacity for destruction and a somber plea for a more peaceful, enlightened future.